Good morning, friends. I hope everyone is doing well. I request everyone to watch my videos in a sequence for better understanding. If you really like my teaching and my efforts, please press the like button, share the videos with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and also press the bell button to get the regular updates. In this video, I want to discuss one of the gate question which came in the year 2018. First, let me read out the question, then I will discuss for you. Consider an IP packet with length of 4500 bytes. So, you are getting a one single packet whose size is 4500 bytes. That includes a 20 bytes IPv4 header and 40 bytes of TCP header. The packet is forwarded to an IPv4 router that supports MTU of 600 bytes. So router can able to send a packets up to maximum 600 bytes. Assume that the length of the IP header in all the outgoing fragments of this packet is 20 bytes. So whenever you are doing the fragmentation, you will make it into multiple packets. Am I right? They are saying that each packet should have the IPv4 header and the size of the IPv4 header is 20 bytes. Assume that the fragment offset value stored in the first fragment is 0. Okay. The fragment offset value stored in the third fragment is. Okay. When you are making into multiple fragments, if the first fragment value is 0, what is the third fragment offset value they are asking? And they have given 4 options and we need to find the right answer. Now if you see that an IP packet is coming which total size is 4500 bytes. Will you agree with me or not? Out of the 4500 bytes of information, 20 bytes is the IPv4 header and the remaining is the data 4480. Am I right? 4480 plus 20 is 4500. Is it clear? They are saying that 4480 even consists of TCP header. I will accept because this is at the network layer. IPv4 will work at the network layer. So the packet comes from the transport layer. So what is the size of the packet comes from the transport layer? This is the size of the packet came from the transport layer 4480. Out of the 4480, 40 bytes of the TCP header is there. But whatever the transport layer is sending the header and data will be considered as a data in the network layer. Am I right or wrong? So I have a data of 4480 in the network layer and 20 bytes of IPv4 header. The packet is forwarded to an IPv4 router that supports a maximum transmission unit of 600 bytes. So each fragment can carry maximum of 600 bytes. Out of the 600 bytes, 20 bytes will go for the header. Okay, remaining 580 bytes of data only you can send it. Am I right or wrong? Now we need to verify whether I can send maximum of 580 bytes or not. You can say that, sir, the total size is 600 bytes. Out of the 20 bytes is header, so remaining 580 bytes I can send. But why you are saying can I send maximum 580 or not? Why so is that the total length field is there in the IPv4. What it specify? The size of the header plus data will be specified by the total length, whose size is 16 bits. So total length can specify 2 power 16 minus 1. Which is equal to 65,535 bytes. You can send it. But what is the fragment offset? Fragment offset will consist of only 13 bits. So what is the fragment offset will tell? Before this fragment, how many bytes of information has been transferred? Suppose if you are sending a fragment of 2 power 16 minus 1, you have a single packet and you are doing it into multiple fragments. Am I right? You are sending a packet of 65,535, make it 550 and 20 bytes for the data. Now you have to do the fragmentation. You made it into multiple fragments, fragment 1, fragment 2, fragment 3, fragment 4, so on, fragment n. Now fragment 0 will have the value 0 because before this only 0 bytes of information have been transferred. Then it will consist of some value because whatever the size of the data is sent in the fragment 1, that has to specify in the fragment offset, because we have a fragment offset and m of most fragment or more fragment bits will specify, will be useful in the reassemble mechanism, because at the receiver you have to do the defragmentation or reassemble. You have to make the multiple fragments into a single packet. So this fragment offset and the m of it, which is more fragments, will tell you what is the order of the packets. So this fragment offset for the fragment 2 will specify how many bytes of information has been transferred before. Now when it comes to this fragment Fn of fragment offset value, before that how much bytes of information have been transferred? Let's take that this has 20 bytes of information. Out of 65,515 bytes of information, this consists of 20 bytes. The meaning is that how much bytes of information have been transferred before this fragment? 65,490 bytes. Am I right? Not 90, 95. Okay, that those many bytes of information has been transferred. That value need to be specified in the fragment offset. In 13 bits information, can you keep the 65,495? No, because maximum value can be kept in 13 bits is 2 power 13 minus 1, which is less than the 65,495. Then you can ask me what is the solution. The solution is that whatever the data you are sending, you have to divide by 8. Okay, you have to divide by 8. Those information only you have to keep it in the fragment offset. Let's take that you are sending 580 bytes. You need to check whether it is divisible by 8 or not. 5 means 8 ones are 8 sevens are 56. You have 40. 56 na, so 20 you will be there. 8 sevens are 56, so 2 will be there 20, so 8 threes are 24, 8 twos are 16, so you will get 72.5. that 72.5 value you cannot keep it in the fragment offset field. Am I right or wrong? Because it is a floating point number. You can ask me that why it should be exactly divisible by 8. If I keep 580 by 8, I will get 72.5. 8 sevens are 56, 20 will be there, 8 twos are 16 and 0.5. Will you agree with me or not? So 72.5 value I cannot keep it in the fragment offset because it is a floating point number. So then what should I do? If I keep 73 value in the fragment offset, what is the meaning? The data I am sending as 584. But I am sending only 580. So 72, if I keep it, I am sending the data of 576. Now you remember one thing. If I keep 584 bytes of data here, then the total size will become 604 bytes, which is not possible because the MTU of the router is 600 bytes. So if I send only 576 bytes, is it a problem? No, because 576 plus 20 is 596, which is less than the 600 bytes I can transfer it. So instead of 580 bytes, we will send the 576 bytes of information in each fragment. So first fragment, they are saying that offset value will be 0. And in the second fragment value, how much information will be there? 72. Because before that you have sent 576 data. Am I right? 576 bytes of data you have sent. So fragment offset value for the F2 will be 72. For the F3 will be, before that you send 576 bytes in this packet, 576 bytes in this packet. So which will be 576 plus 576 by 8. If you do it, you have to keep the value 144. Meaning is that before this fragment you have sent 2 fragments of size 576 each. So totally you have sent 2 into 576 bytes of information before the fragment 3. So that's why you have to keep the value 144. That is what they have asked. The fragment offset value stored in the third fragment is, I got it as 144 value. We need to check. The option A is saying 144, which is a right answer. I hope you have understood how I solved this question. If you still have any doubts related to this concept, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will try to clear your doubts in less than 24 hours. If you really like my teaching and my efforts, please press the like button, share the videos with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and also press the bell button to get the regular updates. Thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day.